Good evening, and welcome back to the Tiger's Den. So, this is Pro Tour week. But before we get to the Pro Tour, we have some spoilers. You all know that Classic Battles is set to release the last Friday of this month. And we've seen a few spoilers for this already. Of course, we've seen the new Dorinthea with sort of a clarified ability, and we have seen the glistening steel blade as well. But today there was a video posted talking about LSS raising $75,000 for Ukrainian refugees. This happened at the call in Krakow in Poland a few weeks ago. And in that video, you will see James White, along with another member of the company, playing a game with the new Classic Battles decks. And we don't get a lot of good screenshots in this, so I'll show you what we have so far. This was the clearest card in the group. It's Wrecking Ball. It's a 3 cost, 6 attack. This is a red pitch. Looks like it's supposed to be a rare. When you attack with Wrecking Ball, draw a card, then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more attack was discarded in this way, Intimidate. Okay, so that's pretty ridiculous. Now, the thing is, right now, there's the only decks that are blocking are OG Guardians. Most decks aren't blocking, so it is what it is. But this is a neat card. Now, all the other cards you're going to see in here are a little fuzzy, and we don't get a clean look at all, any of them. I'm going to post a link to the video along with a link to the Reddit thread where they were discussing these cards. They kind of think what the next card is, but it is hard to see. So this is the weapon that comes with Rhinar. Bone Basher. It's a 2 cost, once per turn action attack. And it looks like it's a 4 attack. That's not confirmed, obviously, but that's what it looks like. It looks like it says a brute weapon, and we can't tell if it's a 1-hand or a 2-hand. My guess is it's a 2-hand, but and our guess is that it's also a club weapon. But that's not visible there. Now here is the bad news. If you look at this Rhinar, it does not have a subname beside Rhinar. And if you look at the game text, I was able to zoom into this, and it reads, it's not confirmed, but it reads as if this is the original Rhinar. So they created a new Dorinthea, apparently, for this box set to try to help clarify her ability, because it is difficult for new players to understand. That makes sense. So Rhinar is just Rhinar. But brutes are one of the classes that's very easy to pick up because it's like smash. And so there's a lot of folks that like that. Let me go back here just a second. So, with Wrecking Ball in your deck, if you trigger this ability, you can intimidate twice, once with Rhinar's ability and once with Wrecking Ball. And, oh boy. Now, no defense is a drawback, but we're already running a number of those in the deck anyway. We just want to hit people in the face anyway. Now, this one is dang near impossible to read. James White was playing the Dorinthea deck. and it looks like Dawnblade Resplendeth, I believe, is the name of the card, and it looks like it's a once per turn action, one cost attack. This is hard to read whether it's a 2 or a 3. My guess is that it's a 2. And it looks like it says something about the second time you swing with Dawnblade Repleneth this turn, it gains +1 attack until end of turn. So instead of gaining counters, it just gains a buff if you swing with it the second time. Now, obviously that information is not confirmed. You guys can look at these images as well. That's the reason I'm going to post the videos and the thread in the comment section. Alright guys, so now, are any of the Brute players a little bummed that they're not getting a new Rhinar? I can kind of see if you, I could kind of see why, if you are, that one actually is the OG. The club is not really better than the other versions that we've had, unless that club is one-handed. Because the cost is the same, the base power of 4 is the same. You get a buff off the Romping Club, and having 2 of them, you'd have to have a way to get one of them go again to be able to use it. So, Wrecking Ball, however, is another cool card to use with Rhinar. Anyway, that's going to be everything here from the Tiger's Den tonight. Stay tuned this week as we ramp up toward Pro Tour number 1. We're going to be talking about my guesses for what we're going to see at Pro Tour 1. I have no insider knowledge whatsoever. But there's a lot of interesting things to talk about as we lead up to Friday. Until next time, there is no escape from the Tiger.